they become more kind and more giving.
Right, right.
So it doesn't change you.
Mm.
It makes you more comfortable with the original person that you already were. And when
Wow.
you're a person that's already comfortable with themselves,
Mm.
I know what it's like to, all right, I gotta do okay, but canned peaches, peanut butters, and baked beans. That's and rice. I can eat
Right,
that for 2-3 weeks if I have to, and I've
right.
had to before.
Mm.
But guess what? When I did have money, I still ate that too because that's just really what I like.
Right, right. I like the way you put that. And I say that it's scary for some people because what we see, if that's truly who they are, that is not a good look, for some people now. But I'm glad that you said that because it sheds light on a lot of things.
Yeah,
And
if you're faking already phony and already acting like you know all these people, even when you get to know them, you're gonna take it to another level and act like you even know more. And
right.
it's if people only knew, if I could give a gift this Christmas to a group of people, that group of people were at any time in my life that at any point told me it's gonna be okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
Think about it. Who ever told you it was gonna be okay that lied to you? Nobody. Because it's
Hmm.
always gonna be okay.
That's right. Mm.
So, what's her name? I love it. They call her the godmother of Hollywood now, Jennifer Lewis.
Hmm.
She just wrote a book, and the premise of the book, she said the best time that she loved herself the most when she was okay with being okay.
Mm.
Think about that.
Mm-hmm.
If we can find a place that we're okay. Right now, I'm at a gas station right now, just so I can try to have good lights for this. I'm in Atlanta, don't have a full time job right now, but I love
Mm.
acting, doing a play with a sister that has the wherewithal to think it not robbery to even part of my story. That is freaking okay with me, girl.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
I don't
Mm-hmm.
have to be Kim Carr. I don't or whatever. I'm okay with being okay.
I love it. It's very rare that you have someone who will be open and honest about a life that a lot of us are not familiar with. And so to share that and to share your testimony, I think that it's very big of you because you don't have to be that honest and you don't have to be that open with us. And I can appreciate, I really can appreciate that.
Well, I
The
appreciate you.
honesty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really can. And so a lot of people, and maybe some people that are in the ladies' room tonight don't realize that a lot of them know you from your media celebrity status, and some of them don't know that you own a dance studio. And I've known that since I live here in Birmingham now.
Yes.
That's all I've known since I've been here. I moved here in 1990. And so, and I was thinking, oh man, when my daughter gets old enough and, I'll be able to put her in the dance studio. And I think that's when you went to another, you relocated a little bit. And
We
so when you
moved
came back,
around.
yeah, so now she's older and she's off in school somewhere. So like I still missed it.
But I still, it will, and one thing I love about, and I'll just make this short. My grandmother, if you want to Google her, you can. Flora, Flora McGee,
Yeah.
Mchee. She had the first, what you would consider modeling charm finishing school in
Mm-hmm.
the 60s. And she went to John Powers Modeling School. We still think it was a mistake because Black women weren't allowed to go there.
Mm-hmm.
And she was there about 8 months. And when she came back, Black women in the 60s could not be tellers in banks unless they went through my grandmother's finishing school.
Oh wow.
So when I kind of start seeing that and seeing the impact that she had as one woman, one on, because a lot of people won't admit that a lot of people won't admit how much they respect discipline, but they do.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Right.
why military people love military people. They
Mm-hmm.
love order. So my grandmother, put a sense of order in our life. And me and my sister Bronze, who's the love of my life, my bestie, we started dance. And so we just kind of put the dance, the discipline, the modeling, and these are all and I knew I was never going to be a Broadway dancer on New York or a Vegas showgirl.
Mm-hmm.
But what I learned through the modeling and the dance was the confidence to be able to get in front of people and speak in front of a mic. Not feel embarrassed about being on a call like this under the whatever, because I know and feel that what I'm saying is not just coming from me. It's a conduit. I'm a conduit from
Right.
what God has for me to say for young ladies. I'm a 15-year breast cancer survivor. I don't
Mm-hmm.
even know. And this is another thing for another day. Nothing detrimental, but I will honestly say this, and a lot of celebrities won't. There are things that I put in my body that I'm like, Lord, thank you for me still being alive. When I was on that fast track for a minute, living fast in the city, doing shit I wasn't supposed to do, excuse my
Mm-hmm.
French.
Right.
So I just thank him every day for
Mm-hmm.
allowing me to be here. And the way I show thanks is for him to work through me for other little girls to do the same thing I did, but without the mistakes and the hiccups.
Mm-hmm. Wow. So, do you have a book out yet, Ebony?
Why does everybody ask me that? I need to, don't I?
Yeah, because I believe I heard your testimony on TV a couple of years ago. I think it was coupled in with an interview,
Yeah.
and I don't think they had enough time for you to even package it like you really could have.
Yeah.
But I think the things that I know just by listening to that interview and a couple of things that you've done, just to put that all in an amazing book, I think will be a very, very nice read.
And you've given me more push to actually do it.
Mm-hmm.
My fear has been the judgment, because, and that shouldn't be a fear, because it's the stuff that other people have gone through, but they just don't want to talk about it. But you done it too.
Right. Right.
Like, you can condemn Kim Kardashian for doing a sex tape, but you done it too. But your body just wasn't in that shape, and nobody cared about it.
Right. Right. You're right.
We
But you
done
know
all
what,
done.
Ebony, I think, at this point in our lives, darned if you do, darned if you don't. And what I mean by that is you can do great things, amazing things, and you're still going to be judged. You can do whatever, but you're still going to be judged. So my take on it is, if you're
Yes.
going to judge me, let it count.
Right.
I'm going to let it count. So
Right.
you talk if you will, but it's going to help someone. It's going to free some people. So, it is what it is. I think the judgment, I'll say this, I think the favor on that book will be much greater than the judgment that'll come out of it.
Albert, and we're going to talk offline about that.
Yeah.
Sis, right now, I grant and I say to you, I don't consider myself to be clairvoyant in any way, but I feel anything that comes your way that uplifts and makes you greater, you deserve it. You're
Mm.
you're you're it.
Wow. Thank you, Ebony.
You're
Oh. Oh.
you're not taking it for yourself and let me just do this.
Mm.
Let me share other female stories too, because it ain't gotta be just about me.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you win. Let me tell you,
Mm.
if this is the last thing I'm gonna say, and I want this to go out to everybody. Whenever you move in selflessness, you win. I'm gonna
Mm.
repeat. Whenever you move in selflessness, you win.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Hey, guys, listen. I love it. We're going to bring you back when you have a little bit more time, and we'll do it in
Sure.
person, maybe sit around the table and talk and get the cameras going. You promised me 20 minutes. We are at 20 minutes right now, and I want to be a woman of my word like you. And again, thank you, Ebony, and much blessings to you and the favor of God to be upon your life. We're looking forward to some great things on the play. So please let me know when it's going to be. If the closest to Birmingham is in Atlanta, I'm coming to Atlanta.
October 22nd, but right now, don't forget, class is in session right now. I don't know how to do this. I'm so technical. Okay. Can you kind of see that? All right.
Yes. We didn't get to talk about that, but guys, listen. You see the number there? Go ahead and screenshot and take your phone and do that, and I will go back if I can go on your website and
Yes.
pull that, and I'll share it tonight.
And the number
So
is
people can get it.
205-844-4040. Once again, 205-844-4040. You can call or text. We're actually doing our mini babies class this year, so we're actually starting at 18 months. I promise you right now, within the next 30 minutes, all you have to do is text dance to 844-4040, and I will give you half off of the registration fee. I think it's $40. Why not?
Wow.
I'll just give it to you free. In the
I
next 30
almost
minutes.
want to have another baby. Almost.
Yeah. 844-4040. Hit me up now.
Love it.
I love you, girl. Thank you.
All right. Take care, girl. Thank you so much.
Whatever you need is done.
Thank you. Thank you. Have fun. Good night.
Bye.
Guys, was that not amazing? It was a quick show. It was a really quick show, but just to have Ebony on and just to take that time to hang out with us. She was actually en route going to Atlanta tonight. And so when she parked, she was able to get to the rehearsal right at 7 o'clock our time, 8 o'clock their time to come in. So really enjoyed that, guys. Listen, that telephone number to get those babies into dance school is 205-844-4044. Thank you, Allison Sanders, who is the executive director of the Ladies Room Talk Show. Go ahead and get that number written down there. Michael Lester, my brother, comes in and says, great interview. Thank you for coming by the Ladies Room, Michael. All right. Pastor Yolanda Crenshaw from the Hill Church, the Hill International Church in Birmingham. Guys, go out there and check out her podcast. She has a podcast that comes on every single Thursday. Every single Thursday, that new podcast drops. That's Fresh Fire with Pastor Yo. Fresh Fire podcast with Pastor Yo. You want to go out there and check that out. It's a really, really, really good podcast. Hello, Wilma Washington. My godmother has popped in. Yes, and Regina Hill. Hey there, lady. Thank you. Thank you for the show, guys. Be sure to go out there and share this live with all of your friends there. Want to let you know a little bit about the ICU Media, which is a media company that I own. We've been around for several years now. I'm very excited about that show. We do a lot of media production, podcast production, voiceovers, commercials, and such. So just want you to take a look at this quick video to tell you a little bit more and kind of shows you a few things about what we do with ICU Media.